Aries, welcome back. Today we're doing a reading for April 11th until April 17th, 2021. This will be one of the last readings of Aries season, only one more. Just going to be sort of straddling the lines between Aries and Taurus season. This is going to be for your sun, moon, or rising in Aries should you be cross-watching. And as always, this is a general reading and it might not resonate for you, which is absolutely fine. Take the things that are for you, leave everything else behind, and let's get into your higher vibes. Thank you very much for being here with me today. YouTube, demands that I ask you to subscribe, to like this video, to share it with a friend, but more so, I really care about how it impacts you. So if this reading does resonate on some level, please leave me a comment, leave me your questions. I love hearing from you. Just even a thumbs up really helps so that I know that the messages are resonating. Okay, we got a jumper. Okay. Overall energy for you this reading, Aries, is the Two of Pentacles. We're talking about balance. I do feel like this has been sort of a theme for you recently here. Just trying to get all of our ducks in a row, as we do sometimes. In the recent past for you, Four of Swords, the Star, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so we're taking a lot of time to really visualize ourselves in the role we want, doing the things we want, achieving the goals we want, whatever right now is sitting really close to you, like something that you want to be taking action on, working towards at this point in time. You're thinking about it a lot, you're daydreaming about it a lot, you're night dreaming about it a lot, just spending a lot of mental time focusing on getting crystal clear on what that is. And I see you here in this recent past energy now finally wanting to take some action towards it. We're done with just thinking about it. We're done with mentally planning it. We're ready to start to act as a good Aries does. In the present energy, we have the Strength card, the Four of Cups, and the Justice card here, okay? Feeling a little bit distracted right now by somebody else's confidence, I think. I don't think this is like your own sort of, I don't know that the strength is reflective of you. I think that there is someone else who maybe is embodying what it is that you're trying to do, and you find yourself very fixated on what they are doing all the time and how come it seems easy for them, or how can they seem so confident about it, and that is kind of holding you back a little bit here. With the Justice card coming up, I do think you're going to start to see that, like, however much work you're putting in, how much effort you're putting in, you are going to get that fair response back. You may have some legal dealings to put up with here with the Justice card, depending on what the goal is that you're working on here. But I think this is really a feeling of, I never get what I feel is fair for me, and I'm seeing other people, just out there living their lives and they're getting that, and then you give that focus to them and what you perceive to be missing out on, as opposed to staying focused on what you're doing and really like moving forward with that. In the future energies, we have the Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Moon. This feels very heavy, Aries, but I think this is kind of self-imposed a little bit, feeling like other people are chasing my dreams. Other people are getting the things out of life that I want, but I'm unable to do. And just like feeling like people are keeping things from you, keeping secrets from you, keeping information from you, trying to purposefully hold you back in some way. But I do think, again, this is coming from your own sense of perception. We started in the recent past here with taking action, and then we very immediately stopped taking action. We stopped following the path that we've been creating for ourselves, that we've been visualizing for ourselves. We became distracted by the paths that other people are on. And as a result, we're hurting our own feelings. Maybe you're trying to learn a new skill right now. And you're looking at people that have already mastered that skill and wondering why it's so easy for them without considering that they once were also a beginner just like you. They also had to, go through that whole learning process before they could become good at the skill. And if you're only looking at them as someone who can already do it, then you're setting yourself up for failure from the beginning, because we all have to start as a beginner somewhere. Let's not that back. Let's do some clarifying here for you, starting with the Two of Pentacles. Knight of Voices, Page of Emotions, and the Six of Voices. Interesting. This balance to me feels like it's been something that's been like other people have been navigating for you. Other people have been distracting you, overwhelming you. I don't know that they're even motivating you. It's just like their energy has been impacting you in a way that you're having difficulty separating yourself from it, and you're working to actively separate yourself from the energy of others. Do we have a theme here, Aries? We gotta focus on you right now. It seems like you're very focused on everybody else, and you're actively here like recognizing, I'm focusing too much on these other people. I'm not focusing enough on me. I need to move myself into a space where I'm spending more time focusing on my needs and on what I am doing. So keep going forward on that. Let's take a look at the star in the recent past here. Queen of Emotions, Two of Materials coming up again, and the Magician. Okay, yeah, that real want to make yourself the center of your own world, to be able to focus on you before you're focusing on other people, to nurture and care for yourself before you're nurturing and caring for anybody else, and to really right now get focused on, I would say, what are my skills? Okay, and you're spending a lot of time here really thinking about that, really getting clear on that. What are my greatest strengths? What can I take action on that is something that is already part of my life, something that I already do? Or how can I grow and expand on that? And that does inspire you here. That forces you into this want to take action. And then we very immediately kind of come to a halt on it. Let's look in the present energy at this Justice card. I'm most curious about that. Ooh, Ace of Materials, Three of Materials, Page of Voices. So potentially a job opportunity coming forward for you here, Aries. But you may be too distracted to really recognize it when it first comes in. It's going to be something that feels a little bit entry level here. It's going to be something that is going to force you to maybe take a lower position than what you're wanting to do so that you can grow, learn, build the foundation so that you can then work on excelling. And this distraction, being distracted by other people who are already, up above you, is keeping you from really taking it seriously. I think taking the opportunity seriously or wanting to take it, because it's like, I think it's going to be a feeling of, people are then just going to see me as a beginner, and I don't want to be seen that way. I want to already be the best. And that's just not how this works. Whoa, okay. That was my fault. Just one moment. We lost a bunch. Da, da, da. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Sometimes this happens. All right, let's get into the future energy. Really? Chariot and the Knight of Emotions just flew out of my deck. We're talking about taking action. Again, a major theme here. Action coming from a place of doing things we love, doing things we care about. I want to look at the moon. The Hierophant, the Nine of Voices, and the Seven of Emotions. Yeah, again, not so much secrets, but feeling like people have information that you don't have. And it comes from a place of like learning that information, okay? I think this is really stressing you out. It's going to surface a lot of maybe trauma response feelings of inadequacy, of not being good enough, of not being taken seriously, of not being able to focus, because you're seeing in yourself, I'm not focused, and I want to be taken really seriously, but I am still a beginner, or I am still new to this, or I am still learning, or still finding my way. Resoundingly, and especially with like these two popping out here, Aries, like ask yourself, how can I be actively loving myself more? How can I be actively giving myself care? If I want to take action, I need to take action from the right place. And taking it from the right place means taking it from somewhere of earnest, somewhere that is pure. And it really, really overwhelmingly feels to me, Aries, that you are allowing other people to take your energy. You're allowing other people to take your focus. You're very focused on the lives that are happening adjacent to you, instead of crafting your own life to be able to be authentic and be yourself and be focused on your own present, be focused with yourself. Spend some time really with you and considering what you need and what you offer, and then seeing how those intersect and where you can nurture more love for yourself. It's very easy to become distracted by what other people are doing, especially with social media. So maybe you need to like limit how much time you're spending doing that, or change some of the accounts that you follow regularly. I'll take one last message here for you. Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Yeah, I mean, it's all the same things coming up for me here, Aries. The opportunity to grow, expand, and become more has to start with, building a house starts with a single brick. So in order to become the best, or to achieve a goal, especially if you're setting for yourself a really lofty goal, you have to start with one thing at a time. Sometimes it's going to mean having to learn new skills. Sometimes it's going to mean learning how to interact with people really differently. But I think the lesson you need to learn here right now is that you need to put one foot in front of the other and focus on your own path. And you need to also nurture yourself and nurture your heart. Don't compare yourself to what other people are doing, because you are unique and amazing on your own. You are capable of achieving so much on your own. And it just comes from believing that you can. And know that I believe in you. I really hope this helped. If it did, please leave me that thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you back here next week.